was a typical day in Tinsel town. Unfaithful wives and philandering husbands were all in a day's work. You want to be a movie star? Go sell your soul on the boulevard. You want to know if another man's been schtoopin your wife? You call me, Archie Callahan, Private Eye. It's a cruel town, Hollywood, where the streets are paved with heartache, where they'll pay you $1,000 for a kiss and 50 cents for your soul. I was just about to call it a day, head over to the local massage joint for a nice rub down when she walked in. She was beautiful, and oh, what a figure. More curves than Mulholland Drive and a mug made for pictures. There was something familiar about her. I'd seen that look before. Something was on her mind, and it sure wasn't the weather.
You must be Detective Callahan?
She knew my name. I could tell instantly I was dealing with no amateur.
How'd you know my name, dollface?
It says it on the desk.
She was good. A little too good.
My name is Kitty Dupree, and I'd like to discuss hiring your services.
I could tell by her voice she meant business. But why me? Guys like me are a dime a dozen in this town. Something wasn't adding up.
It's my husband. I fear he's been unfaithful.
She sang the same old song I've heard 1,000 times. Though her hurt seemed genuine, her pain sincere. Instinct tells me she's no choir girl.
I know my husband's been fooling around, Detective. 2 fingers or 4?
2.
I prefer 4.
I thought she looked like trouble, and I was right. Bring the husband's fidelity into question, while she's probably out screwing every John in town. You got a name for your husband's side piece?
John. That's why this is so upsetting. It's a man.
Well, slap my ass and call me Sally. This was a first.
Imagine, Detective, being a woman that looks like me. Well, hypothetically, that is. Imagine your husband cheating on you with a man of all things. It's humiliating. I've suspected it for years. Harvey did always possess some feminine qualities. I walked in on him one time wearing one of my lacy negligees.
The moment she said Harvey, it hit me. Harvey Dupree was the most powerful producer in town. I thought I'd seen it all here in the City of Angels, but a cross-dressing producer.
That son of a bitch has used me as his trophy for far too long.
I knew what she meant. It was all over the trades last year. 70-year-old producer courts 25-year-old girl Friday. I wonder what she wants.
I bet you're wondering what I want.
2 for 2. This dame's no dummy.
Before I tell you what it is, I need you to promise me that it's gonna stay between us.
The way she was talking made me uncomfortable, almost like she was up to no good.
He's holding me back, Detective. I would have been a star by now if it weren't for him. I can't climb the ladder of success with him in the picture. I need him to disappear.
What was she asking? It was hard to tell. She couldn't possibly want for me to kill him.
What I want is for you to kill him.
I thought I was hearing things, and from a broad who looked so innocent, too. She couldn't possibly be serious.
I'm serious.
She may have wanted me to kill him, and she may have been serious, but there was no way she wanted me to rip off all of her clothes and have hot, steamy sex with her right here on my desk.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Anyway, it became clear that this kitty had claws, though I had to be careful she wasn't setting me up.
Are you asking what I think you're asking?
What is it you think I'm asking?
An awful lot from a PI, that's what. Enough to land me in the big house for the next 25 to life, that's what.
Ooh.
Enough to make me a convicted felon for aiding and abetting a murderer, that's what. I appreciate you coming to me, Mr. Dupree, but I'm afraid I'm on the right side of the law here.
That's exactly why you're perfect.
What was she saying? I didn't understand. What are you saying? I don't understand.
Don't you see, Detective? My husband has a security detail at every turn. He's expecting people are going to try and take him out. That's why hiring a hitman would be too obvious. We need to get someone on the inside, someone who can gain his trust. And then when he's least expecting it, you murder him. He disappears. I become the star I was always meant to be.
I see what you're throwing, but I ain't biting. You're a beautiful gal, but I wasn't born yesterday.
When was your birthday, Detective?
It was yesterday.
Well, consider this a belated birthday gift.
She thought she could play me like a fiddle, but I was hit to her game. After all, it's gonna take a lot more than a pretty face to convince me to... He's a dead man.